the Warpstone Charm just to see if I can get a better result out of that.
Okay, looks like we're live now. So Merrin's going to roll for his Skaven Brew for his Skaven Packmaster champion of Clan Moulder.
Yeah, it's a hero actually because it needs 2 items, which is good because my first roll is a 1, which would have had no effect whatsoever. So I'm really rolling that now with the Warpstone Charm.
Good-o, yep.
And this time I have a 6, which is the best outcome.
It's Frenzy or something, is it? Or triple movement? Or
double attack, double movement, and every turn there's a 1 in 6 chance that they get d6 wounds from overexertion.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, so good luck, Tim.
I needed to draw my spells as well.
Right, okay.
Yes. What level is your wizard?
It's only 1. That's all I could really afford with my list, but I went with Amber because I thought that was the fluffiest.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Could you give me a quick rundown of the Wood Elf units, and I'll let you know what's on my side too?
Yep. So I didn't have time to do the pre kind of video of the units and stuff like that for today, guys. Sorry about that. So yeah, we'll go through that first. So Tim, go through what you got there, mate, and I'll point them out with a tape measure.
Oh, I've got Colas, my hero, who is on a unicorn. He's got a shield and light armor, although we're using the high elf 3rd edition model at the moment, aren't we? But I've got Katra, my mage, who's level 1. She should be in the archer unit to the right of the table.
Yeah.
And then I've got my dryads. I've got 5 of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then I've got 10 war dancers.
Yeah.
No champion or anything in those.
So just in that forest over there. Yep.
The bog standard war dancers. And then I've got 5 scouts in the forest to the right.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I've got 2 blocks of 10 archers. 1 includes a champion.
Yep. So so block of archers here with the mage, and the block archers here with the champion. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Then on my side, I have. Hold on. Actually, named everything.
You did.
I have a Plague Priest General named Gastor the Magnificent, and he's leading 23 Plague Monks.
Yep, so he's here.
And 4 Plague Censer Bearers.
4 Plague Censer Bearers here. I put the Warlock in with the unit of Plague Monks. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That should top off the unit to 25 exactly, so they can be 5 by 5.
Cool.
But I have a 1 Warlock, Sparkclaw, and he's in with that unit.
Yeah.
And finally, I have Gutbelch, the Brewmaster, who is holding the Skaven Brew we just used with the Warpstone Amulet, and he's joining a unit of 4 Red Elders and 2 Packmasters. And finally, I have 6 Gutter Runners, who ended up in that little forest near your War Dancers, because that's the only place left to hide in. And I have a Doom Wheel!
Oh. The Wheel of Doom. Not the Wheel of Time. Okay, well that's it. Hang on.
Which is a very complicated machine, so I might get a rule wrong there. If you know the Doom Wheel better than me, please let me know.
Okay, just give me 1 second, because this often does that. I don't know. Okay, you can see the screen. Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay, alright, so I think we're ready to roll. We're going to roll for initiative now. No, Tim, have you drawn your spells? You got 1 spell?
No, I'm just doing that now, if that's okay.
That, mate. Yep.
Okay.
So
that's
as
pretty
Tim's
fluffy.
doing that, we're going to just go through the scenario. Basically, it's as the Skaven have worked their way through a very heavily forested area, the Wood Elf defense have set up a perimeter around this area of the forest to stop the advance of the Skaven, because if they get through, they're just going to grow in numbers and just make a much more terrifying proposition for the nearby towns and villages. So basically, this is a breakthrough scenario, if you're familiar with the 5th edition scenario. So basically, Merjin has to get at least one unit of 5 or more models off your table edge, Tim, in order to claim 5 victory points, on top of any other victory points except table quarters. There's no table quarter victory points here. So if he kills your general, you get obviously victory points for that. If they take standards, they get victory points for that. And if he completes the main objective, you get 3 victory points. Yeah, the loser will always get 1 victory point at least. Okay, just so that you're accumulating something by the end of it, plus any other things on top of that. So everything okay then, guys? Ready to roll?
Yep, I'm keeping my first draw. I think it's
Cool.
probably one of the best ones I could have hoped to draw.
Okay.
So
you gotta use your poker face there, mate. You gotta keep the poker face going. You go, oh, that's a really terrible spell. It's absolutely had no influence on the game whatsoever. Merjin, it's all for you, mate. You got it in the bag. That's how you should play it. See. And then you bring in the nasty stuff later.
A little bit of mage is no threat, so I can ignore that.
Yeah. Was it amber magic you took?
yeah, I took amber.
Yeah, good on you. I love amber. Okay.
It's not one I really often take, if I'm perfectly honest.
Justin always takes it for his Wood Elves, and it's absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. It's one of the best spell laws I reckon out there. So yeah, it's really good. So I think I know what you've got then. Okay, that should be fun. All right, so great, guys. Okay, so we're ready to roll. Please roll the dice, and the highest die roller will win the initiative.
I got a 5.
Nice.
I got a 4.
Okay, well, it's in your hands, Merjin. What would you like to do? Would you like to go first, or would you like Tim to go first?
Well, I feel like it's wise to minimize the amount of arrows coming my way, so I will go first.
That's a very wise decision, if I do say so myself.
Which
Alright,
also
buddy.
means I have to start with the Doom Wheel, since it's compulsory movement.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll 3d6, that's the movement speed it has, and I'm going to angle it towards the scouts in the wood nearest the camera.
Okay.
And it is moving 8 inches.
Sorry, one more time. How many inches?
8.
8.
Twice 4.
Okay.
Since my own units are still nearest, I will not discharge the warp generator, but I think that's a shooting phase thing anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, I will leave my gutter runners in the forest for now. They do not really have a survivable target at the moment.
Yep.
So I'm just going to shove the whole line forwards, which means that the Plague Sensibears and the Plague Monks go 10 inches straight forward.
Okay. Nice. Plague Sensibears, man. These 4 guys can kill this entire army. You do realise that, don't you?
Yeah, they're pretty tough as well. They're all strength, toughness 4 as well, aren't they?
They're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. Yeah, frenzy, hatred, toughness 4, you name
Minus 2 to hit for shooting.
Yep, you name it, they've got it. And they kill you instantly on a 6. So, or is it, 6, isn't it? Is it a 6 they kill you? No, it's a toughness test, sorry. They die on a 6.
Oh, the Red Ogres have a marching speed of 24.
Oh, that's right, yes.
They double their movement,
You're right.
thanks to the Skaven Brew.
It was the Skaven Brew.
Wow, they're really getting in there.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing they're taking a corner of the forest there that's slowing them down for a couple of inches.
Yes, they are. Probably need to angle it a little bit.
And for the Plague Monks, I mean, you don't have to measure it, but can we agree that they're 2 inches apart and 1 inch away from the unit, so they don't poison everybody on my side?
Yep, no problem.
Because as much as I like poisoning things, it's a little early to start.
The gas cloud of death you don't want to inflict on your own people. I can totally understand that. Okay.
Well, maybe if they perform poorly, then they can.
Yeah, that's right. That'll be Thankful's wish. They'll die horribly and suffocate. Okay, so that's that, mate. This could be a really quick game, guys.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
Okay. Well,
I do realize that I just blocked off the line of sight of my own warlock, so I guess my two-face is also pretty much done for, except the fact that we still need to roll to retain cards, right?
Yeah, you still need to roll. You need to roll, of course. Now, if you're using the fifth, are you both using 4th edition cards?
4th edition, yeah. We get a go each in 4th, don't we?
Yeah, but like the cards are different from 5th, so you can only retain certain special cards. Yeah, Merrin, you using?
Yeah, I've got the 4th.
I have the red back one. I think that's 4th.
That's 4th. Good. Okay. All right, guys. So Merrin, you roll 2d6, and what's the Winds of Magic say?
4.
Oh, well, probably better for you actually. Okay.
So,
two cards each.
Okay.
All right. Actually, he's standing on a hill. Does that mean I get line of sight to him over my own unit?
I would have thought so.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you that, mate. No problem.
All right. So he's at the back of a 4-foot board. I just moved 10 inches. I'm guessing he's out of range. Hold on. You said it's a 4-foot board, right?
It's a 4-foot board. So you were deployed fully 12 inches up, but you had these guys taking at least an inch in front of you, the plague sensor bearers. So
yeah, definitely not yet in range, and there's no point in emptying out my demon gun thingy.
Oh, you storm demon. So yeah, just hold back on it then, mate. Hold back, and unleash the power when it's necessary.
I passed the turn.
Okay, Tim, what are you going to do?
I can't do anything, so.
Okay, so that's great. That's probably the quickest turn we've ever seen. Okay, so Tim, it's over to you, mate. Turn 1.
Okay, Seth, I think I'm going to have to get stuck in pretty quick.
I think those Dryades are going to be put to work very, very soon. Yeah.
Yes. So I'll declare a charge.
Yep.
The Dryads into. So they're just behind the trees, but I think the ogres.
I still have to do one thing to keep it fair. My ogres need to test to see if they get hurt from the Skaven brew.
Okay, right, gotcha. Yeah, please remind us on some of the rules because I'm not. The Skaven brew I can't remember.
Well, every turn they have to roll a dice because they get the best Skaven brew result, and on a 1 they get d6 wounds distributed equally among the units.
Right. Okay.
Just roll a 5 for the first turn, so for now they're good.
Okay, that's good, mate. Okay, Tim, you want to charge the Dryads, mate?
I will do, yeah. It's risky, but I think I'm going to have to hold you back.
I'll just give you this other angle. So the trees are sort of out of the way there. So you've got a bit of a better view.
Yep.
Nice. The Dryads have something like a 3D wounds kind of deal? D3 wounds?
It's 5-inch movement, so 10 inches should be. But I've got 3 different stances that I declare in the combat round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had a stance that did multiple wounds.
I think maybe you might just be in, but I think maybe you're just out. So yeah, it's going to be a 50.
Is it a bit tight?
Yeah, I've got a feeling they're going to be just out, but.
You want to roll a dice for it, or I'm going to
but then I could be wrong. You know, don't listen to me. Don't listen to this crazy man in Japan. You just decide what you want to do.
I'm a gambling man.
I know, mate.
I've had a couple of Bugman
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
quadruple X, so I'll give it a go.
It wasn't that curry beer, was it?
No, so it's just the normal Bugmans
Oh,
I've got.
thank goodness for
There's a cherry one they do, a cherry stout, but I'm not a big fan of stout.
The idea of put curry with beer should be shot. Definitely. It should be taken out by the clan Mulder, that's for sure. Okay, so you're charging there. Okay, charging them. Now, you cause fear, they cause fear. Is that right?
That's right.
Yep. You cause fear, don't you? The Dryads? Sure they do.
I don't have on mine that I cause fear, but hang on, where have I put my book? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just grab your book, mate. Don't worry, it's okay.
Give me a second.
I've got a feeling they do, because...
They did in the later versions, but I also do not see fear.
On my list that I've got in front of me, it says they do not cause fear. So, if I say that as written, I don't think they do. I'm just going on mute a second while I root around my very messy room.
You know, something I found something terrible. The spine of this Wood Elf book is the same colour as this Lizardman book, and I nearly picked up the Lizardman book. It's a tragedy. You're now associated with Lizardman, mate. Dryads. No fear. They don't have fear, so maybe later
Don't
editions
even
they have
have
fear.
psychology.
Are they immune to psychology?
No, they're not. It surprised me. I thought they were basically 3 demons.
No, nothing. So... Okay, so you need to make a fear check there. Your leadership's pretty high, isn't it? Your general's there, isn't he? No, he's not.
I thought his general was the one on the unicorn.
Yeah, so whatever their leadership is, I'd had that page. I should get your list out, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? I did print it off. 8. Oh, that's pretty high. Nothing to worry about. Tim, you there? We've lost Tim.
Hello, sorry, no, I think I'm going to have to clear my book. Being pinched by a rat man somewhere, I'm thinking. I don't know where it's gone.
So you got your list there. So eight you need to.
I've got my list. I'm pretty convinced they don't cause fear.
They don't. We checked it, mate. We checked it. I've got my book here, but they don't cause fear. There's immune to psychology, so that's it.
Yeah, but they got leadership of 8, so that should be okay.
Yeah, it's pretty high. Okay, so one charge there. Any other charges?
No, I'll hold back my hero for now.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get flank charged if they've got.
Sure.
What's the range of the plague bearer murdery guys at the front?
These guys.
They're 5, movement of 5.
Yeah.
They move 5. These are move 6, but they're doubled, aren't they? So 12.
Yeah.
So you're going to charge them in a minute, so that'd be fine. You got the gutter runners here in the forest, so I say these guys are going to handle them. You basically sort of shoot the hell out of these guys.
I tell you what, no, I will charge my hero as well into the rat ogres.
In the rat ogres, okay.
Yeah,
they have to
he's got movement of 9, so he should be able to make it.
Yeah, he's going to make it, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least you can catch them with something, and then just let him pray that he doesn't die because they've got frenzy. And like
not even frenzy, they just have double attack.
Cool. So they're my charges.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a fear check then and fear check there.
So dryads for the fear check. And I got a double 2, so they're fine.
Okay.
And then my hero's on leadership 9. He got 7, so he's okay.
Okay. All right. And reactions obviously stay there. You don't want to flee.
Oh no, absolutely not. Please, in the blender.
See, you should never listen to the man from Japan because it was way in. Mate, the hero guy's thinking it was out. I've got no depth of perception whatsoever. So.
Did they make it okay? Did they?
Yeah, heaps, mate. Had like 9 inches there.
Great.
So, no problem.
I mean, they jumped so far forward. I would have been surprised if not.
Oh, that's a nice early charge. That looks nice.
It's not something I was expecting, if I'm perfectly honest.
Well, at least that unicorn gets the +2 to strength, doesn't he, when he charges in? So he's got a good.
He will do, yeah.
With a horn. Okay, so that's that. Then any other movement?
Yeah, so my scouts have to move just ever so slightly forward in the woods because they should have started out of line of sight, so they have to come within 2 inches of the edge.
Oh no, is that how it worked? And I could have put my gutter runners at the back of that wood.
So I mean, they have to be out of line of sight of the enemy.
That's true.
Well, we lost one.
So
we always lose one of these bloody things.
He's just succeeding in camouflage.
Yeah. Yeah, so thanks to Paul, we can use the Wood Elves. Okay. Move in.
And as we are moving so far up the table so quickly, my war dancers as well.
Okay.
If you could do the same with them, that they could just be at the edge for 2 inches, so they can see out.
Are war dancers scouts?
No, they were in my deployment zone, but I hid them at the beginning just in case you had something shooty that might have got me.
Yeah, because skirmishers can move through woods, no problem, yeah?
They can move through woods, but to stay out of hidden, they have to be within 2 inches of it, don't they?
Yeah, but they can just move through woods. There's no they don't suffer difficult ground penalties when moving through.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Cool.
So that's that. Shooty. Get your shooters, mate.
Cool.
Oh, you got that right.
That's it.
So yeah, that's all my movement.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to shoot the scouts at the
these scouts.
plague bearers.
The plague center bearers. Okay.
Yeah.
Now your range is 30, isn't it?
36.
Yeah, so definitely within a half range. You moved. So, what's their ballistic skill? Is it 5 for these guys?
So it'd be hitting on 2s, but I've moved.
Yeah. So 3.
Hitting on 3s.
-1 again. So it's 4s because they're.
Are they skirmishers?
Is it -2 to hit these guys, Merjin?
They're -2 to hit, -1 for skirmishes, and minus another one for big nasty clouds of poisonous smoke.
Gotcha. So -3, mate. So you're hitting on 5 something, isn't it?
5s. Can I hit the plague bearers behind?
No, you have to hit them first because they're skirmishing. They're screen in front of the unit.
Even though they're coming at the side, they can't.
No. We'll just make it that they can't shoot them, mate. Just get to shoot those.
Okay.
Look, I'm doing you a favour, mate. Kill those guys first.
Don't
worry.
See, I don't know about to hit them now.
Fine.
So hitting on 5s. So I got 2 hits.
Okay.
And then wounding on 5s. I've got 1 through.
That's 1 dead. They have no saves whatsoever. So just remove the one furthest away from the scouts, I guess.
I knew he was going to say that. Okay. Then these archers are going to shoot the remaining screen, I take it?
Yeah, so I'll fire the one without the champion first. So that's 10 shots.
Okay, with the mage in it. Okay, so it's got 36. Did you say? Is that correct?
Yeah, it'll probably still be long distance.
Yeah, it's going to be over half range. Yep.
Yeah.
So -3 again.
So 6s.
Yeah.
Minus no, because they haven't moved, so it's only -2, isn't it? So 5s.
Well, it's over half range, and you got -2 to hit the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, 6s.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely nothing.
All right. And the second unit the same.
Yep.
Might as well, mate. Get him in there. There's a pain train coming.
Okay. I'll roll the champion separate because he's got a better ballistic skill. So 6s for the normal chaps. Nothing went through. And then 5s for the champion. No, nothing. All missed.
Wow. Okay. Nice work. Well, not
well,
really.
Depending from your point of view.
Okay, we'll go to the hand-to-hand combat now.
Yep.
So, now the Dryads, what stance are going to use? What combat stance?
So I'll use their double attack stance.
Good idea.
So, not double attack. Sorry, it's a +1 attack. So they have 3 attacks each.
Right. Okay.
But I'll start with my hero if that's okay, because that's probably going to do more likely to do damage.
Yeah, you do whatever you like, whatever you feel is right.
Okay, so he's got 3 attacks, and it is strength 4, toughness 5. So, sorry. I've skipped ahead. Sorry. Weapon skill 6 versus weapon skill. What's your weapon skill?
4.
4. So hitting on 3s. Okay. 2 made it through. So it's strength 4 versus toughness 5. So 5s. 1 made it through.
Alright, so that's 1 wound on a red ogre.
Okay.
Okay. And then I've got the unicorn, which is weapon skill 5. So,
wow.
Yeah, they're pretty good unicorns actually. So hitting on 3s. So that's 1 hit, and then it's strength 6 because I charged in. So it's wounding on 3s still. Okay, that is another wound.
Another wound.
All right.
And then my dryads. Okay, I've got 5 of them. Are they all in base contact? Are they?
Yeah, all in base contact. Yes.
Okay, cool. So that should be. So that 15 attacks.
Yeah.
And they've only got weapon skill of 4, so that would be hitting on 4s. Okay. Too bad. And then wounding on 5s, is it? Because they got strength 4.
Yep.
Okay, 1 made it through.
That is 1 dead red ogre.
Whoa. Okay, so 3 wounds. Is it 3 wounds in total?
Yep.
It's only 3 wounds and 15 attacks. Wow. How disappointing, Tim.
Well, they're only strength 4, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so I have 9 attacks in return.
Whoa.
What is the toughness of the unicorn?
The unicorn is 4.
Sorry, I said 9 attacks. It's 3 remaining and they have 4 attacks each, so 12. So they're all 4 plus to hit, so They're all 4+ to wound. Does your character have any armor?
Light armor and a shield.
So that's a 4+ total unless you have something magical. I'm just
no, because it's a monster, so it's only a 5+.
I think I'm just gonna wail on the Dryad and see if I can make everybody run away.
Okay.
So that would be a 4+ to hit and a 3+ to wound. And that is, hold on, that is 4 hits.
4 hits, okay.
And 3 wounds. So that did not go amazing.
Strength 5, so I don't get saves, do I? Because I've got a 5+ save.
It's a -2 to their saves.
Yeah, so no save, so 3 wounds was that?
Yeah.
So 1 dead and 1 down to 1.
Indeed. Do you have any banners or anything like that?
Nope.
And my handlers cannot attack from the rear rank, can they?
Yeah, you can't. You said they can't attack.
I don't think so. No, they might be able to.
They're just out. I think because you had to charge. What was it, 24? And they can only move 20, so it should be like 4 inches behind, basically.
That is true. It says that if they can't make the combat, they don't fight in the first round.
That's right. And the next round they can get in there. I've just put them up close here, just to because it's going to happen anyway. But yeah, they can't attack yet. So what was the total?
Nobody has any banners or musicians or anything like that.
Okay, sorry. What was the combat?
Yeah,
I was just on the phone. What was the combat result here? Sorry. How many?
It was 3-all, I think.
Oh, you inflicted 3 wounds.
3.
So it's these have 2 wounds each.
Yeah.
They do, yeah. One dead and 1 down to 1 wound.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that. I was just on the live chat there, just talking to the guys. Okay, so 3-all. That's it. It's a draw.
Yeah. There's no outnumbered in this edition, is there?
No, nothing like that.
Mm.
Good old 4th, mate. Back to basics.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have fans in the chat? Anyone team rap? Is it magic face?
It's a magic phase, so...
He is magic.
Mate. Yep, roll them up.
Cool. So I got 6.
Okay, 3 cards each. Let's see what happens here.
Okay. So
Unleash all.
it's only a level 1 wizard.
Yeah, you got 1 wizard.
So I can only really do one thing, but
Okay.
a stroke of luck I got Awakening of the Woods, which is not too bad one considering the scenario. So I have to cast it on something that's a maximum of 18 inches away from a wood's edge. Now I can cast it on that Plague Bear, a big unit, can't I? It doesn't.
Yeah,
I can cast it anyone, I think.
So you said it has to be cast on something 8 inches away from the wood's edge. Is that right?
Well,
oh, hang on. Sorry, I apologise. Sorry, it's the nearest enemy unit up to a maximum of 18 inches.
Ah, right, from a wood. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So I guess it's which wood I pick. So logically speaking, I could probably only pick the
this one here.
Gutter Runners.
Oh, okay. So this one here. Okay.
Yeah. Because it's the nearest.
Sure.
And that's 2d6 strength 4 hits.
Whoa. Okay. Luckily they got toughness 4, haven't they, Merrin? Gutter Runners.
come again?
Your Gutter Runners have toughness 4. No, toughness 3. I thought they had toughness 4. They got toughness 3.
No, almost all Skaven except for the Plague ones are toughness 3.
Okay, so do you want to just try to dispel that at all, Merrin?
Hold on, I need to... Actually, it doesn't matter. I have a Drain Magic. Can I use that?
No, you cannot use it as a... You can't use it as a counter spell, a counter magic. You need to dispel it first, then in your turn, in your phase, you can then drain magic.
Then I am afraid I have no options.
Whoa. Okay, well, you just got hope and pray to the Rat God and the Council of 13 that Tim rolls double ones. Tim, roll away.
Okay. So... Oh, I wish there was a camera on my dice. I have literally rolled double one, and I wish I... I promise you I've rolled double one.
Jinxed you, mate. I just jinxed you for
I absolutely promise you I just rolled double.
Classic.
Oh, dear.
Double one might still do the trick.
Yeah, so now you're going to hope and pray. Now Meta Nitty rolls another. What you need to roll? Like I think you need to roll.
Okay, so threes to wound.
Threes to wound, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, threes to wound. Okay, so I did at least kill 2 of them.
Okay. Now they.
That's right there.
They don't have any. What do they have again? Yeah, no armor. No armor.
Assassins. Oh no, they have no armor.
No.
They're dressed in black rags.
So that is a panic test because you had 6 there and 2 died.
Yeah, does that happen right now or at the end of the phase?
At the end of the phase.
Alright, so it's my turn to retaliate.
Okay, mate, go for it.
I cannot see where you put my Warlock. Does my Warlock have line of sight on the scouts in the woods?
It's going to be blocked by your screen here because your Warlock is here. Okay, and they're going to
okay, so maybe he's on the corner.
Now, we talked about this with line of, if it's with line of sight with spells. I mean, if it's like a magic missile or something like that, you have to, or it specifically says you have to see a target. You need to see the target. But I think if it's a spell that in its description affects something that looks like it doesn't need line of sight, like for example affecting a wood or something like that or whatever, piece of terrain or...
Well, I think my regular spell will do that just fine. I was just checking if I could unleash the Storm Demon.
The Storm Demon, you need line of sight. You need line of sight for that. Yeah, you need line of sight for that because that's basically directing magical missiles towards something. So.
All right, then I am casting Putrefy on the toothpicks. What are they called? Dryads?
The toothpicks. Okay, the dry. Okay. Now we also talked about this last game how affecting units in hand-to-hand combat. I can't see any unless it's like a magic missile. You need to distribute the hits between the 2 different models in contact. But I think if it just it was like an aura effect or something that just consumes an entire unit, that's fine. So okay, so petrify. Go for it.
Not petrify, putrefy.
Putrefy, same thing. Okay.
It's not it can only be cast on a unit engaged in hand-to-hand combat.
Oh.
The unit sees the bodies of its foes and their own felled warriors start to swell and split open, spilling out maggots and foulness and eyes and tongues to stand, blah, blah, blah. It's all very horrible, so they have to take an immediate break test. If they fail, they run. If they succeed, they have -1 to hit in the next round of hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, Tim, you going to stop it, mate?
And with somewhat relief, I'm going to play Destroy Spell, which it automatically dispels it, and then I have to roll a d6, add any power dice, and add our power level. And if I beat you, I destroy it. So I have a 3, which brings me to 4, and I have no power dice. Not power dice. Sorry, that's 6. Power cards to add. So
you can't add any. You can't boost them. Okay, so just make sure.
It says on the card
you
can add.
Of course.
Yeah,
sorry.
Add any power points.
Like I said, Tim, don't listen to me. I'm just a madman in Japan. I'll just stay up. I'll stay quiet. I'll just drink my coffee. I'll get my coat. Okay, mate, go for it.
So not destroyed.
Cool.
Okay.
I will putrefy you next time.
Yeah. Yeah, at least we know what your spells are now. That's good. Alright, so that's the end. That's the bottom of... Now that's it, isn't it? Because that's only 1 spell each. I take it you're not going to drain magic then, Merrin?
I don't see the point at this. Well, I could, just to make sure he doesn't hold on to any cards.
You could do that. Now, it's not a retain in hand card, is it? It's you need to play it now.
No.
Yep.
Okay. I might as well play it.
Okay, you can play it. Now, there's no adverse effects like 5th edition, is there? So you don't lose a level or anything like that, is there? 5th edition, you need to roll. Okay, cool. Alright, so drain magic. We're just going to make a leadership test for these for the panic for the gutter runners, but I think they're really high. They're like 8, aren't they? 7? 7.
I'm sorry, what was the 7 for?
For the panic test, he inflicted 2 wounds on your gutter runners before with that spell.
Alright, I will roll those dice now.
Okay.
And I roll an 8, so they head for the hills.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, nice work, Tim. Yeah, that's what you needed, mate. You know, you didn't need that 2d6. Okay, so they run directly away
from the wizard.
The wizard. So the wizard's here, so this way. Yeah. They run, is it 2d6 plus 1?
No, yeah, 2d6 plus 1, so they run 5.
5, okay, well that's pretty good.
It's less of a run and more of a scared saunter.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't know about this. This evil witch wizard. With the grass in her hair. Very scary prospects.
No.
Okay, so that's it. So that was turn 1.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We've got a turn 2.
Quite an eventful turn 1 as first turns go.
Especially with the charging early on, we didn't expect that, so it's really made that turn at the clock end about 40 minutes. So nice one.
Yeah, I don't think I had much of a choice really.
You didn't. You don't have a choice. Yeah, you need to get them because otherwise, you know, Merrin's going to claim the 3 victory points there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Turn 2, I have to declare charges first. I need you to check if the plague sensor bearers are in charge range of the scout.
now I would say you're in a very good. At least one of them is definitely going to be in charge range, possibly 2, and the third one might be a straggler because you've got 10-inch range, so one's definitely going to get in for sure.
Well, whether that's good or not is up for debate because they're frenzied, so they have to charge if they're in range.
Okay, so they have to charge. Well, they definitely have to charge. They're going to be charging because it's definitely within 10. Yeah, for sure.
Well, this is where it gets funny then because I have to declare the charge.
Okay.
And then we rally fleeing troops, so I'm going to attempt to rally my gutter runners.
Okay.
Which they do on a 6.
Okay, very good.
They can't move on the turn that they rally, right?
No, they can't.
Okay. Because now, before we move the chargers, I get compulsory movement, so I can try and move my doom wheel to block the charge, so it's no longer valid.
Okay.
Or do frenzy troops charge during compulsory?
No, I think that is charged during the charge phase. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Then I am rolling for the doom wheel, and I would like you to angle the doom wheel in such a way that it just zips past the woods without touching them, because the woods would be terrible for the doom wheel. But I want to get as close as possible in a straight line past the woods. And they will drive... Oh! 7. It's slowing down instead of speeding up.
7, eh? Okay, so you're going to skim past the wood, so like that. And, bloody hell, my tape measure. This is why I shouldn't turn the table without checking where my tape measure is. That defeated the whole purpose of moving that table around then. Okay. 7. Oh. All right.
So what is the distance between the doom wheel and the scouts? Just about?
About 4 inches.
Mm-hmm. And the distance because I want to try and make sure that the scouts are the closer target when I discharge the Doom Wheel.
Okay. Well, okay. Because these guys are going to charge in there anyway, aren't they?
If the Doom Wheel is now in between, they no longer can charge and no longer have to charge.
But, like, this guy can see them, yeah? This one here can see them, so he'll have to charge into them. This guy too.
Well, I'm guessing that's more than 10 inches. They have to be able to go in a straight line for 10 inches.
Okay. Okay.
I can't really tell from here, but it's very easy. If you can measure a straight line, and that is within 10 inches, then they have to charge. If you cannot make it in a straight line, then they can't charge and they don't have to.
Okay, so we're going to say they're out of charge range.
Then I am sending this unit, both the sensors and the plate monks, slightly angled towards the towards the Red Ogre melee, to see if I can create more distance between the sensors than the scouts and the Blue Wheel.
Okay, so you want to move them like that, like on an angle like this?
Yeah, but only slightly. All I need is more distance between that unit and the Doom Wheel than there is between the Doom Wheel and the scouts.
Okay, how far do you want to move up? Like when they move up here, like to here?
Well, there's a space between the Doom Wheel and the scouts, and there's a space between the Doom Wheel and the plate monks and the plate sensors. I just want to make sure that the space between the sensors and the plate monks is larger than the space between the scouts and the Doom Wheel.
Fair enough. So there you go. It's now they're closer now than your guys.
That'll work.
Okay. All right.
Because now I can actually have a shooting phase.
Or
is melee first?
No, the shooting's first.
Alright, then I'm gonna grab my Doom Wheel section because there's a lot to it.
Yeah, and 4th edition is quite extensive, isn't it?
I think it has like 4 pages of rules.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, so the generator is intact.
Yep.
And I think that means I fire 3 shots. Each shot automatically goes towards the nearest target.
Yep.
So right now that should be the scouts.
Yep.
And then I roll an artillery dice per shot to find out the strength of the lightning.
Okay.
Oh, and you have a 3d6 range. So first I roll for the range of the first shot.
Okay.
And it has a 10-inch range, so that should be sufficient.
Yeah, easy.
And a strength of 8.
Okay.
And a 1 to wound. The second shot has a 16-inch range with a strength of 10.
Do you have to hit, or does it automatically hit?
No, it's automatically hit.
Oh,
sorry, Tim.
nasty.
Well, I already rolled a 1 for the first 2 wound rolls, so that was...
Oh, wow.
The second one does kill.
Okay.
And then we have the first shot, and it is a range of 11, a strength of 10, and a to wound roll of 6.
And that's another 1 dead? Is it 2 dead total? Sorry,
That's 2 deaths total.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't so bad then, but that's a panic check.
Is the sound pledge? Can you tell from who it's coming?
I think maybe it's Tim. Is your phone close to you or something, Tim? Or is it me? Maybe it's me. Sorry.
My phone is relatively close. Sorry, I'll
just move my phone away because maybe it's my phone interfering there. So.
I am also drinking. I mean, is my slurping.
Yeah. Definitely going to be a problem. Okay, so it should be fine now. Okay, so Okay, that's all the shooting. So we make a panic check on the way watchers, mate.
I wish they were way watchers, but yeah, no, they're only scouts. It's a 5, so they are fine.
Right, okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, now, what else we got here? Hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Good old hand-to-hand. Can't go wrong with that.
So I go first because my initiative is higher?
Is it?
We'll just check because...
Red Ogre for initiative 5.
Well, that's pretty
Well, I've got 8 on my hero.
That is pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the rest of my stuff's 4, so you'll go before that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my 3 attacks with my hero. So I am hitting on 3s. Okay, they all hit, and I'm wounding on 5s, and 1 goes through.
Okay,
Alright, there's 1 wound.
1 wound on them. Alright. Let's get some more small dice.
Now, can I declare my stance? How does that come into play? Not sure how it works. Do I declare my stance before with my dryads?
Yeah, they're the one that you cannot choose the same stance twice in a row, kind of thing. You know what I mean? You've got to choose another stance. Basically, you got to do it now.
Okay. How many attacks will you have?
3 left, so that would be 3 times 4 is 12 attacks.
Okay, so I'll do the one where you lose your first attack.
Alright. Then I will have 1 red ogre. Hold on. Is it only if I attack you, or as long as you're in base-to-base contact?
I mean, it just says about how I have a particular stance in each combat.
It's only if you attack the dryads you get affected by that. If you attack the hero, you won't be affected by it.
Then I will send... Well, everybody now has 3 attacks. I will send 3 of those towards the hero, because I'm guessing he's only in contact with 1 red ogre.
Yep, that's right.
It's an elf hero, so I guess 4 plus to hit.
I'd say so, yep. What's your weapon skill, mate?
4.
The high elf...
Yeah, it's 4, yeah.
Wood Elf on 4, okay.
Alright, that's 1 hit. And I'm guessing he's toughness 3 or 4?
It's 4.
Right,
Which is surprising for an elf.
Yeah, he's tough enough to shrug off a hit from a red ogre.
Oh, wow.
So the remaining 6 are going on the dryad. So that is 4 to hit. And I hit with 4 attacks. And then it's 3 to wound. And I wound with 3 attacks.
Oh,
so that's 2
wounds.
dead.
Wow.
Well, that should at least reduce the number of incoming attacks.
So there was three wounds total, yeah? Put it 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So the dryads, my friend.
Cool. So I will have 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And that's 3 hits. Hitting, wounding on 5s. And that is 2 wounds.
Wow. That's another dead red ogre.
I rolled 2 6s.
Wow, nice, mate.
Also means it's another draw.
Was it 2 wounds, was it?
Well, he
wounds,
did
yeah.
a hero and 2 of the others, so there was 1 dead red ogre.
Was it 2 wounds in total, was it? Sorry?
3 wounds in total, it should
3
have
wounds
been.
in total. Okay. So he had 1 wound on there, so 1 wound carries it over. Yeah? So it'd make that 3 wounds. There was already 1 wound inflicted on one of those ogres. So if you inflicted 3 wounds, we'll just make it 3 wounds total.
Yeah, and that is still a draw, isn't it?
3-3. Yep, 3-3. That's a draw. So nice. You're sort of wiping each other out there. So that's good.
Yeah, the gender is kind of turning into a roadblock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of what I want, really.
I'm happy with what the Wood Elves are doing here. That's quite an effort, that really, to hold them back.
True. I was expecting the Red Ogres to clear the way, not block the way.
Yeah, with the frenzy and everything. Well, the double attacks and everything. It's very nasty. Did you attack with your pack masters too?
No, they're in the back rank when they're catching up.
Okay. All right. So the
Fortunate because I actually have a hero in there. He should be able to even the odds a little.
I'm thinking because it's a bit of a weird rule. Like the guys in the back, now they've caught up because last turn they didn't fight. Now they would have entered the fight. Okay.
So what happens then? Do you widen your front rank? Do you just become like a super wide unit?
It's really unclear, and I hope that's...
Yeah, they wouldn't lap around, would they? Because
they
didn't win the combat.
They can't lap around because they haven't won the combat, so where they actually get placed in the unit, I don't really know. So it's a bit of a mystery. Because like with prodders and the squeak prodders, they've got like long weapons they can poke from behind. Whether these guys can use whips and they whip over the top, I don't know. So if anybody's got any ideas, please let us know. It's kind of there's grey areas.
How many's there? Does it get a rank bonus? Does it give you a rank bonus, perhaps?
Nope, because I have 2 masters and 1 hero, so they don't even make up a full rank.
No.
Oh, right.
They're surprisingly expensive. They're 10 points each.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure how that works, but
I mean, they can't lap around, and you've taken off 1 rat ogre and 2 dryads, so only 1 more would have been in contact with my hero on the screen right side, I think, wouldn't it? As base contact, I mean.
Suppose.
Even if they did. Do you want to roll 4 more and they get in the front rank, or?
Honestly, I'm not sure where I'm better off as a Skaven.
Okay, well let's put these guys.
I feel like a character has to go in the front rank if he can, right?
So I'm just gonna make this clean and even as possible. So I'm gonna put the champion where he wants to go. So I'm presuming he wants to go against the Lord, and these other 2 are here. Okay, and then if they win the combat, they can lap around and do whatever they want. And when they finish the combat, they go back into the back ranks. I think that's probably the cleanest way to do it.
I have a minor point of disagreement. It is a Skaven champion, so I would like you to put him in contact with the weakest, most cowardly-looking opponent.
Okay, well then he's going to be out of combat. You know what I mean? Like he's going to be not touching anything. That's the thing.
I will take that as a flavor win.
Okay. Okay, so I'm also thinking too with hand-to-hand combat. Do you have to distribute the hits between the rat ogres and the beastmasters, or I'm not?
No,
really
that's
only shooting, isn't it?
It's only shooting, is it? Okay.
In combat, you get to pick who you hit as long as they're in base contact with the attacker.
So do you want to attack with one of your pack masters against the hero then?
Suppose I could. That is a whole single attack at weapon skill 4.
Ooh.
Which he misses.
That's brilliant. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's it. Okay, now we got a magic.
Alright, let's see. 2d6.
We can do the real power. The real death.
Cards. 6 cards total.
Okay, cool. So 3 each?
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, we could get 6 power cards and still only cast 1 spell, so...
Alright. Just the usual check. Does my Warlock with the Storm Demon have anyone in sight? Actually, they got closer to the hill, so I'm guessing the hill is now within 24 inches. So I'm casting the Storm Demon. On the archer unit, on the lower section of the hill.
This one here? Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I guess that's the shortest distance.
Yeah.
Do you want to dispel that?
I am going to attempt to dispel. And we're both level 1, are we? So it's just a 4 up.
Yeah.
And that is true.
Okay, which I do get.
Nice.
Alright. Then I have to check if the Storm Demon runs out. Which it does not.
Okay, cool.
You're up.
Cool, and I'm going to go Awakening of the Woods again with my 2 power cards.
Yep.
And I guess I'm going to have to choose the Gutter Runners again. And do you think I'm allowed to choose the Doom Wheel if I choose from a different wood? But it's kind of it's the woods moving, so with my scouts being in there, it kind of doesn't seem as though that would make sense, would it?
Yeah, maybe. Does it affect things in the wood?
It doesn't say anything about that. It just says basically pick a wood.
Yeah.
And in the nearest enemy.
Right. Okay.
That like you move the wood towards the enemy?
Yeah, it looks like.
So it's a hurling of a storm of branches and leaves at the nearest enemy.
I think it should.
So
I think it should be okay. Obviously, you need to randomize all the hits if you hit the Doom Wheel. If Merrin's happy with that.
Yeah.
But I guess just sort of logically, and I know logic doesn't always apply, and it would be madness to do that with my own troops in there, wouldn't it? Because it would kill them. Yeah. So
that's a good point.
I assume that the woods are working with the elves.
Let's resolve this like we do with all the other games. We just roll in a 4+. You can do it, and 1, 2, 3 you can't do it with troops inside it. You know what I mean? If you guys are happy with that, we'll do it on a 4+. The Rick Priestley way, the spirit of wargaming. That's how we do it.
Are you rolling it, or
no? You have to roll, mate. You have to roll, Tim.
Okay, so 4+ I can.
Yep.
And it's a 2 I can't.
You can't. Okay, so you need to target the other wood and the gutter runners then.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So
now, is Merrin going to dispel it?
No, I will not.
Okay.
I am extremely powerful, but in very limited ways.
So I got 9 hits.
Wow.
So
that's going to kill these guys.
Yep.
You would hope so.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Okay, and wow, only 3 made it through. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones and 1 2.
Wow. So one lucky gutter runner gets the lottery, wins the lottery and survives.
Now the really amazing part is when this guy turns out his pockets, 2 assassins will pop out. If you ever My turn?
Are they coming out now? Okay.
I will cast Putrefy once again. To everybody's everlasting surprise. But I will be using a total power.
Oh, nice. Unstoppable.
I didn't have anything left anyway, so...
How many Dryads are left there? There's not a lot of them, is there?
Just 2, mate.
2.
What's the leadership of your Dryad?
8.
And the leadership of your hero?
It's a 9.
Still going for Dryads.
Everything else is 8.
Yeah, but it has to be cast on a unit of melee, so my 2 choices are your Dryads or your hero.
Or the unicorn, I guess.
Yeah, but the unicorn uses the rider's leadership. Basically, I scare you with the amount of nastiness happening to the corpses.
Sorry, I should have said as well, my unicorn gives me a 4+ to spell.
Yes, it does. Yeah, 4+ natural to spell.
Alright, definitely the Dryads then. You just have to take a leadership break test. If you succeed, you have -1 combat next turn. If you fail, you run away.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Double 2. Pass that.
Nice. Okay.
Right.
Just remember that. For
At
next
least
time.
you hit less well next turn.
Okay.
That was it on my side.
Alright, so just a panic check for the gutter runners again, mate.
It's very kind of you to still use plural. It's a 9, so that one's running and he's not coming back.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's running off into the hills. Far, far away.
I still remember listening to the Flail of Skulls podcast talking about gutter runners. They're amazing. They're like SAS of the Skaven. They're like
Yep.
very keen on running away.
They're the most expensive.
They're really good
and they'll just run away at the drop of a hat. Those guys. So I've had no real success with them. But I think if you get like war machines and they can get real close and they use the slings and they can just take out the crew, and that's probably the best way of doing them. Or get the Deathmaster Stitch with them or something like that. And
I was hoping to deploy them close and they just charged them in somewhere with the 2 assassins. I might have over-invested in the unit a little bit.
better luck next time, Aaron. Don't worry. Don't despair.
Indeed,
Council 13 won't take it personally.
They're really good in Blood Bowl 3rd edition, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're amazing.
Touchdown in 1 turn.
Yeah. Maybe that's where he off to. He's now been ousted out of the clan Molder. Now he's going to join the local Blood Bowl team. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's the end of bottom of turn 2. No, sorry, this is now bottom of turn 2. Tim's turn 2.
Oh, do my Dryads need to take a test because they've lost 2?
Yes.
No, you haven't lost melee. You take a break test when you...
Yeah, we didn't lose melee. You drew.
Sorry, yeah.
You didn't take any
No.
wounds
Sorry,
or
yeah.
magic. Nothing, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Don't confuse me, Tim. Don't confuse me. It's bad enough. Okay, so, alright.
I've been confused for the past 20 years. I should say
I'm not even
42.
drinking beer, I'm drinking coffee. It should be the adverse effect. It should be making me somewhat eagle-eyed and alert. So,
Well,
it's your turn, mate. Go for it. Declaring
cool.
charges.
Great. So, I think I'm more than 10 centimeters. Sorry, I've been playing Epic a lot lately. 10 inches away from the Pack Masters. So, I'm not going to declare a charge with the War Dancers there.
Yeah, no, I think, well, I'm pretty sure 10 inches will get you here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No charges, thank you. And my movement phase, I think I'm just going to move up the War Dancers.
Okay.
I'm just going to edge them forward 5 inches or so, I guess. Is there any more Skaven brew that you can charge really fast forward, or?
No, that's it. Once you drank it, that's it. It's one use.
Okay.
Yeah, but the unit has it until the end of the game. It's just that the Red Ogres are... I'm running out of Red Ogres.
Right, but you've only got one Skaven brew.
Yeah.
I'm just going to march these guys up, okay? They're going to march, basically. So to get these guys up. Do you want to get them a bit further because I'm going to march them?
Yeah, I just want to be able to charge in next.
Okay, well, you're definitely going to be able to charge. You're going to charge... Okay, so you're wanting to charge this unit here. Okay. So
yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely within charge range. There, I thought to just march them up so you get them all like that. Okay.
Great. So that's all my movement. And onto shooting. So I've got my 3 scouts, and they're going to take a pop at the Doom Wheel.
Okay.
So, is that a large target?
Yeah.
Let me find
War
out.
machine. Yeah, it's a large target, man. It's a war machine, dude. It's a large target.
Oh, they're all large targets.
War machines?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. That's hitting on 2s. They all hit, and then I randomise. Is it 5 or 6?
You gotta randomise it. Well, no, it's a special chart. Merrin will tell you, mate. So you roll your dice, and Merrin will tell you where it hits.
Okay. I've got a 5, a 2, and a 3.
Alright, the 2 and the 3 are the Doom Wheel itself, which is toughness 7.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I can wound.
No. I think. You got strength 4, haven't you?
No, it's 3.
Oh, okay.
It's -1 on the save, but it's still strength 3.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
The 5 hits the rats in the wheel, and the rats are toughness 2.
Uh-huh.
They have 6 wounds.
Oh. Okay. They didn't make too much of a difference, but they do wound.
Okay, so...
Alright,
yeah,
so we have
yeah.
1 wound on the rat. And then you had something else?
No, that was it.
That's it?
Oh, then you killed a rat among many.
Yep. What's the toughness of... Is it a warlock on the top?
There's a warlock on top. He's toughness 3, but you only hit him on the 6.
Yeah.
Is he 1 wound?
Yeah.
He's 1 wound. If you get him, you got him.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get
Right.
it, you can control that thing. So yeah, that's kind of where you want to get him basically in the Doom Wheel. Take out the warlock, and it's going to be just a randomized, death machine going out of control.
So I'll do my 10 archers on the right at the Doom Wheel, and was it 18 inches away to be in close range, short range?
No, and it's over half.
It's over half. So hitting on 3s because it's a large target.
Okay.
It doesn't say anywhere that it's a large target, by the way.
Yeah, but if you look at large target in the rules, trolls and ogres are large targets. So basically, this is a large target.
No, they're not. Ogres and trolls are not large targets.
Well,
Monsters are, the Rivens and Manticores and things like that.
Okay, so just for the purpose of not arguing about it, it's not a large target. Tim? So
Okay, that's only 5 hits then.
Okay.
I would have got those hits anyway last time, I think, anyway. So.
Okay, that's cool.
But I only got 5 hits on this.
Yep.
And I did get 1 on the driver. I got 2 on the actual wheel itself. Oh, sorry, 3 on the actual wheel itself. So they're discarded. And 1 on the main rats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's well down.
So on the main rat, it's wounding on 3s, which I do get. Sorry, the big rats. I meant the little rats running the wheel.
Yeah.
So that's 1 more wound unless it's got a save.
No, it doesn't. Now it goes 2d6 instead of 3d6 movement.
Okay, and then I've got 1 hit on the warlock, so that's wounding on 4s, which I do get. And that's a -1.
Alright, so he's heavy armor. So he stays in the 6 now. You have -1 armor save, right?
Yeah.
And he does not save, so that is a dead warlock.
Oh wow. Okay, so it goes out of control. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Is it randomized the movement after that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's random movement distance, random movement direction, and it still fires the 3 shots. I can no longer choose not to fire the shots because I'm the closest target.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, did you fire both units now?
No. I've got the other unit too as well.
Okay.
But I'm just weighing up my options of whether I use I think the thing that everyone knows that I've got.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Because
Now,
Once they're in combat, I can't do anything about it really. So how's that going to play out behind there? Are they going to get into combat? Are they away?
So, like, if they're elevated, can they see over the screen of skirmishers then, Merrin?
Can you say that again?
So, like, if they're on a hill, can they see over these guys here to shoot the?
I think so, because I was allowed to see the hill over my own skirmishes, so it should work both ways.
Okay, so that means that you got the plague monks as a potential target if you don't want to shoot at the skirmishers in the front.
Okay, I will do the plague monks then, just to try and thin them down.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for my Hail of Doom arrow.
Yep. Okay.
Which I thought was a fluffy magic item to have, but it turns out it's one of the most powerful.
Oh, it's amazing
in the game.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's pretty broken, really, isn't it?
It's Wood Elves, mate. It's all broken.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The bow is also amazing.
Yeah.
I'll fire that first.
Okay, fire that first.
Just to see how we get on. So it's 3d6.
Do you need to roll the
arrows.
Hit first? Do you need to roll the hit first though, and then roll your 3d6? Is that right?
Yeah, it's a. Oh no. Splits into 3d6 arrows. So my understanding is you roll the 3d6 to see how many arrows it splits into, and then you roll to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's my understanding.
All right. If you're both in agreement with that, okay. That sounds good, mate. Okay.
Yeah, it's not one hit and then I roll 3d6.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So I get a pretty average 8. Average? That's not even average, is it? That's okay.
That's not bad. Yeah.
So out of 3d6, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right. So now I've got to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Which is on my champion, who's got a weapon skill of 5. But is he 8 inches away? Probably not. 18 inches. So I'm yawning. Is the champion 18 inches away?
18 inches away. Let me just check, mate. For you, sorry. It's going to be over 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So would be 2, so it's now 3s.
Okay.
Okay. And all but 1 do hit. And then wounding on 4s, because it's strength 4. Okay,
Ooh.
And then 3 made it through. At -1.
I have no armor saves because we are all very devout monks wearing robes.
Okay, so how many was it, sorry? How many wounds?
It was 3.
3, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
3 dead for 25 points. I don't know if that seems worth it now.
Well, not as broken as we thought then, eh?
No.
Mine just toughness 4 though.
Not the way I'm rolling.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
You almost got the points out of the plate monks are 7 points each.
Almost. Right, so I've got the other 9 to fire as well. And they'll be hitting on 4s. Okay. That's 2 misses. And then wounding on 5s. Okay, and that's another 2.
2, okay. Well, you made a nice...
I don't think it's a break test, is it?
Not out of... was it 5 out of... And was it
25.
5, 15, 20, 25? No, so...
Just 1 shy.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all the shooting, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, hand-to-hand combat then?
Yep. so I go first. Okay, and it will be my hero. Now, what's the weapon skill of your character in there?
For that one, hold on. I think it might be.
Oh no,
5.
he's not in contact, is he? Sorry, you put him to the side.
You can also declare challenges, both of you, if you need to, if you want to.
Yeah, but I probably need to win the combat though, don't I?
Yeah, you don't really need to because.
And it doesn't. It doesn't over. There's no overkill in this version, is there?
No, there's no overkill.
So, if I put it into the Packmaster that's in contact with me, any wounds that go over, where do they go into? Do they go into the other Packmasters or do they go into the Ogres?
I suppose it would go into the other Packmasters because they're the same type.
Yep, that's fine. I'll play that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'll do my attack into the Packmaster who's in combat with me.
Okay.
Okay. Is he weapon skill 4 or 3?
4.
I think it's still 3s anyway. It's still 3s anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is 3 hits. Okay. And toughness 3.
Toughness 3, yeah.
Okay. And that is 2 saves at -1.
I don't think they have a save.
Look at no light armor or something at all?
Well, strength 4, their light armor would be
of course.
It's
gone.
-1 anyway, so.
Okay, that's gone then. So 2 wounds, is it?
Yeah.
So I'll just take the 2 Packmasters off.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe it would have been smart to put my hero into combat after all.
Well, I did tell you, Merrin, but yeah, it's okay, mate. What is your hero got any armor at all? Is he got? What's he got?
He's completely
My
unarmored.
hero. Oh,
Oh, is he?
Attacks.
Oh, right.
sorry.
I
So
see.
my red ogre hit.
Yeah.
Just before you do that, I'll just declare my stance just to make it fair.
Oh yeah.
I'll put them in the +1 strength, +1 toughness. The dryads.
Okay.
The only option you have, isn't it?
And it's -1.
I can alternate between the. I can alternate between. So I could have done the attack one.
Ah, that's true.
But your
How many
minus-
red ogres?
It's a -1 to your. Is it -1 to hit now, for this turn, because of the spell?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
if there's any left after.
Okay.
How many ogres do I have left? I can't really see
2
from
ogres,
here.
mate. 2 ogres. Yeah.
2 ogres. That's 8 attack. I will throw 4 on your hero and 4 on the dryad. So I'm going to start with the hero that's forced to hit. That's 4 once.
Oh wow! Really?
Oh,
And then the other 4 on the dryad. That is 2 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay.
1 dryad, I think.
1 deadened.
toughness 5 they would have been.
Oh,
Oh,
toughness
then it's
5.
only 1 wound, sorry.
1 wound. Okay. Okay.
So put them in the stance.
Yep. You're right, mate. Yep.
Okay, is it my fight back with the dryads?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 4 attacks. So I'm hitting on 5s because it's -1 to hit, is it?
Yep.
Okay, 1 made it through, and I've got an extra strength, so it's 4s to wound, and I've got 1 wound through.
Are you telling me we drew again?
So how many wounds did you
I
just
caused
complete?
3
You
wounds.
caused 3 wounds, so another wound on the Rat Ogres, is it?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, one wound on the Rat Ogre and 2 wounds on the Packmaster.
Yep, so 3
On the
wounds
Packmasters.
total against 1.
I think so.
3-1, so -2.
Yeah. Then I break, or at least I have to take a break.
Make a break test, mate. Yeah, make it. What's your leaders? Your heroes? 5, is it? Sorry. So it's 6. Sorry, 6.
Yeah. I just forgot something that I should have remembered in the previous turns.
But your general,
Yeah.
your general is this guy here, so he can use his leadership.
Yeah, but they have to add their own rank. So they just get the base leadership of the general, which is on.
Yeah, that's no good.
6. It's a shame I forgot my fear. I feel like that might have made a difference. They run away.
What would a fear done? I passed my fear test before. Was it that?
Yeah. If he beats you in hand-to-hand combat, I think if you fear him, but he hasn't.
But we drew each time,
no,
so.
You're right. I think you're right. I don't think. Is that right, Merrin? I don't think fear has had a major effect in this game so far. Is that right?
Is it unless you outnumber me? Is it in that edition? This edition?
Yeah, that's true. I run a mighty 5, including my bonus. So there's a good chance you can run me down.
Sorry. What was that again? Sorry, Merrin. How far did you run?
5 total.
5 with +1.
That's including the +1.
Wow. Okay, so I take it you're going to pursue with both units or one unit. What you want to do, mate? Tim?
Considering the objective of the mission, I'll pursue with just the one. I'll pursue with my hero. So that's yeah. So I've got 12.
Does that mean he charges into the plague sensors?
Because they'd run away? Oh no, I guess they...
I run away in a straight line from you, so I basically move through my own units.
I can't tell from the angle here. It looks as though they're just slightly off, but...
Okay, just check out the YouTube stream, because now I've got the camo camera on, so it's got a close-up of the action here. Just check that out, because you'll see a close-up of the actual units and everything in combat here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no. So I'll pursue with both then.
Both those. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I roll separately for the 2, don't I?
Yeah. So for the. Okay, so so Merrin, you rolled 5, including your +1. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then for the leader, for your hero.
Yeah. So I got 12 for him.
Oh, okay, so then he would have to then come into contact with these guys here, then I take it, yeah?
Yeah.
You get to redirect, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the dryads as well will have to roll for that?
Yeah, I got a 3 for those, which I don't think's enough.
Oh, right.
He doesn't have to redirect. They're skirmishes, so he keeps his angle and the skirmishes adjust to him.
I don't think they're skirmishes, are they, the dryads?
No, my unit is skirmishes, so you don't align to the skirmishing unit. The skirmishing unit aligns to you.
Okay, so he should go in base contact with him, is that right? This guy, the first guy here?
Yeah, but he keeps his original angle because the skirmishing unit is the one that changes angle.
Okay, so like that?
Yeah, and then my unit just aligns up to his, and they have to get as many in base contact as possible.
Like so. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not wrapping round, though, it is.
No, it's just, I think I can get 3 in contact, 1 in the center and then 1 each on either side.
Okay. Okay, you happy with that then, guys? You've got 1 wound on these. These guys come off. Those guys come off.
Excuse me.
Okay, everything okay? And you're not drinking the beer, Merrin. Tim belching there. Eh? The Bugman belch.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
It wasn't even a belch, it was a hiccup.
Oh, hiccup. Okay, sorry, mate. Sorry. It's a Skaven hiccup.
Mm.
Okay.
Got to say, the cherry stout Bugman's beer is surprisingly nice.
Oh, I see. Right. I'll take your word for it, mate.
I'm having a really hard time picturing dwarves as dairy kind of people.
I've been around the elves too long, I think. That's probably why. Okay.
Well, it's called the Blitz's Best, so something to do with Blood Bowl.
It sounds like it. Okay, so that's
right. So is that magic?
Now we're going to magic.
Okay, that's 7.
7. Okay.
So you take 4 and I take 3?
Yep. Okay, and I'm going to play. I'll mix up then, as I say, Hall of Doom Arrow. Awakening of the Woods at your Plague Bearers.
The unit that is in combat?
No, the
Plague Monks?
The one behind, yeah. Not the Plague Bearers, sorry, the Plague Monks.
I think Plague Bearers are very chaotic, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. Alright. So you're going to try to dispel it at all, Mira?
I wish I could, but no.
Oh. That's a shame.
So that's 2d6 hits. And that's 6 hits. At strength 4. So wounding on 4s. And 3 go through.
That is unpleasant.
So 3 die, yes?
That is a very nasty spell for a game where I have to go in between 2 woods.
Yeah, it's a perfectly thematically chosen spell, actually, or, you know.
It's the first one I drew, and I think it's probably the best one I could have hoped for, this one.
Yeah, this is a really good one. I hope Justin does that one next time.
It's also only power level 2 as well, so it's quite easy to cast each round.
Yeah, good. That's nice. Okay. Over to you, Merrin. Putrefy, or petrify, whatever it was.
Let's do Putrefy.
Or your Storm Demon.
Well, I can do one first and then the other.
Yeah.
Let's Putrefy the elf leader who is in melee.
Okay.
Do you dispel?
I cannot.
Then he has
so is that the leadership check?
It's a break test, and if you fail the break test, you run away. If you succeed, you have -1 to hit in combat.
So that's an 8. So it's a -1.
All right,
and stay?
No, it's just for the next combat, and after that, I just recast Putrefy again.
Okay. And it's my turn now, yeah?
Yeah.
And I will cast Drain Magic.
Oh.
Ah, nice Storm Demon. Alright then.
Okay, so then we're at the top of turn 3.
Indeed.
Okay.
Do you mind if we just pause there just for a second while I do a little comfort break?
I'm going to grab a drink, and I think, Merrin, maybe you want to take a break as well, mate? Is that okay? Just for 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just make some noise when you're ready to go.
Sure, okay. I'm just going to grab a drink downstairs and go to the restroom or something, and I'll be back in a second.
Just back now.
I'm still here, but yeah, I'm ready when you are.
I thought I'd move on to a Glenfiddich, which has got a stag on the label, which seems a little bit more Wood Elfy.
It's considerably sturdier than your Buckman's beer. How many dryads do you have to start with?
5 to begin with. It was the maximum.
Sorry.
It's the maximum I could take because of the 200 point per unit limit.
I think they did an amazing job for just 5 dryads.
It's the stances though that does it, because 4th edition, all the units, most Empire, High Elves, and all the dwarfs don't really have many special rules, do they? Whereas in the Wood Elves, was it released just before 5th? And they've got a lot more. They've got a lot more of the extra rules that you do get in 5th.
Yeah, I used to think the difference was not that big between 4th and 5th, but after playing 5th for a while and now doing 4th again, it is very noticeable.
Oh yeah. That's why Lizardmen and Bretonnians are so strong in when you play 5th armies against 4th books.
But the Lizard are not, because anytime I look at the book, I feel like they only have one build, just like a giant slam fist and a couple of units around that.
Okay, boys are back. Thanks again for waiting and taking a quick break. So
You're welcome.
I think it's only you and me and watching this game at the moment on YouTube. So I think everyone's gone to sleep. And so let's go to turn 3. So Merjin, your turn 3, isn't it?
Yeah. First I have to declare charges.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any I can declare because my centers are engaged, so my monks can't get through, and my wheel no longer has a controller. So that means compulsory movement, the wheel moves randomly.
Okay. Now,
do you have a scatter dice on hand?
I have a scatter dice. I can roll that for you, and then you can roll your...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now it wants to be speedy. It's going 9 inches?
It's going straight into the woods.
I think that might actually destroy it.
I think so, yeah. I'll just go to camo cam so you can see it. There's the dice there that I rolled. It's going to go directly, it's going to go directly, boom, straight into the woods, and I think it'll be destroyed then. Sadly. It's the worst roll for any Skaven player. That one.
D6 strength 6 hits divided between the doom wheel and its crew.
Oh, right, okay.
Alright. So, since this is damaging to me, should my opponent roll that?
Okay, Tim, you want to roll it?
D6 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got away with just the one.
Wow. How generous.
All right. Can you randomize it?
It's a 6, so it's on a rider that's not there.
I just say re-roll it then.
It's to 5, so that's the little rats, isn't it?
Yep. So there's a strength 6 rat.
So it's a 4, so another one dead.
Poor old
All
rats.
right. 3 dead rats already.
Yeah.
But in the shooting phase, it is closest to the scouts, so that is happening. It's shooting then melee, right? Or melee then shooting?
It's shooting then melee.
Shooting first, yeah.
Alright. Then I do 3 hits on the scout. The first hit, I have to roll for range, but if they're under 3 inches, they're automatically in range.
Okay, sorry, what was that again? Sorry, mate, I was just doing something else, sorry.
It's okay. I do 3 lightning bolts with random range, but if the range is currently less than 3 inches, it automatically hits because I can roll 3 ones.
Okay, so the would it be the scouts then in the forest?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, to the scouts then.
So is it less than 3 inches?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it's going to be like 1 inch to the first guy, 2 inches to the second guy, maybe 3 inches to the third guy.
Alright, then I am rolling for the first hit, random strength. Strength 6 and a 1 to wound.
Yep.
Strength 10 and a 6 to wound. Very useful. So that's 1 dead. And a strength 6 and a 3 to wound. So there's 2 dead.
Okay. So good old Doomwheel, he's doing his day of justice. So that'd be a panic check. If that's all the shooting, that's a panic check then for the scouts.
I have a little more shooting, I think.
Oh, okay, mate, go for it. Sorry, yep.
I can't quite tell where my general is, but my general has a pistol, and the pistol has a range of 8 inches. So I might be able to pistol down a toothpick.
Yeah, so your general is here.
Yeah.
So,
Give me a moment to find out what the... it's a ballistic skill of 5, and he has moved, so that would be... oh, he hasn't moved because I didn't have space to move.
No, there's no move. Yeah, you haven't moved. Yeah.
There's a 2 plus to hit.
Okay.
Which he does not hit.
He does not hit, okay.
He rolled a 1 to hit.
True Skaven fashion, yeah.
Then we're going to melee, I think.
Yep, melee it is. And let me
So
just
it's
check
just my
this.
plague sensor against the prince.
Yep.
Then you have to take a 3 toughness. Oh wait, not 3 toughness tests. You have to take a toughness test for the prince and a toughness test for the steed.
Okie doke. Do I have to roll under?
Hold on. Give me a moment. Yeah, if the roll is higher than your toughness, the
Higher
inflict a
than my
wound.
toughness.
Yeah, the inflict a wound
So-
with. So you
So
did not
4
roll. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
Go ahead.
You just roll a dice for your leader and a dice for your steed, and if the roll is higher than their individual toughnesses, you take a wound with no armor save.
So on a 5 or 6, they take a wound.
Yeah, if they're toughness 4, yes.
Okay, so on my hero, that's a 6, so he takes a wound. And on my unicorn, that is a 5, so he takes a wound too.
Okay, so 2
Alright.
wounds. So just
And then
mark.
I
Can
do
you
the
just
same
mark?
for mine.
Sorry, I was going to say, Tim, can you just mark that on a piece of paper on your army list or whatever? You can keep a track of the wounds.
Yes.
It'd probably be cleaner than.
So
dice.
my hero's only got 2 wounds, so he's down to 1, and my unicorn has 3 wounds, so he's down to 2.
Alright. And I have to do the same thing for my guys, except they only succumb on 6s because they're plague monks.
Uh-huh.
2 of them are dead.
Ooh.
Did you say 2 of them are dead?
Yeah, I rolled a 6, a 6, and a 5.
Oh,
Wow.
hell.
So I rolled a 6 and a 5. You rolled 2 6s and a 5. Wow.
Indeed.
Classic.
Yeah, those are some potent fumes.
Yeah.
They have been on the carry, haven't they?
Yeah, alright,
I
mate.
thought this was going to go so great. They finally would blunder some stuff.
Good old
Alright, see
Skaven.
if you can kill the last one.
Okay, so I still fight first, yeah, because I charged in.
Yes, but you
so-
do have -1 to hit.
-1 to hit, so I would be on 3s on my hero, so I'm now on 4s, and that's 2 hits. So is it toughness 4 or 5?
4.
Okay, none made it through. Okay, and my unicorn is 2 hits. He is weapon skill 5 versus weapon skill 4, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing it doesn't go on him as well, the -1, because he's a monster, so he's treated separately.
It's everybody in the unit that got petrified, so that's...
Okay, so it's 5s. Okay, so I do get 1 hit. So it's strength 6 versus toughness 4. So I'm wounding on 2s, and 1 does go through.
Then you cleared the unit. I don't think there's anyone left, right?
There's nothing left. So there's only 3 left, so all 3 have died.
Talk about getting rid of the plague senses on the absolute edge.
Yep. So they did the business in the end. Okay, so that's it. There's no other combat resolution to be resolved or whatever. That's the end of that.
Now, I need a panic test on my archers, don't I? So
Yes.
that
you're right.
is
Yep.
a 9. So they are running away,
Okay.
and they're running away 2 inches.
Big 2 inches, is it? Wow.
A big 2 inches.
Huge. Okay. So
And it's the full 2 because they can move through the woods as well.
well, there's only 1 left, so he can't
Yeah.
he can't rally. So that's
Oh, does he just go? He doesn't he go? Yeah.
if you're less than 25% of your starting strength.
Yes.
then you're
Yeah.
gone.
Sorry.
Okay.
Apologies.
No, you're right. So that's that. Okay. What's next? Magic. Merjin, is it your magic phase?
Yeah, I'll roll.
You're rolling.
I'm rolling a 6 total.
Okay, so
So
3
3
each.
to each.
Let's see if we get some more natural light in here. Okay, so when you're ready, please start, guys.
I'm using the Storm Demon. And I'm
Okay.
using it on the War Dancers, which I'm guessing I can see now.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm going to try and dispel that,
Okay.
which it does.
Alright,
Nice.
then you're up.
Okay, I can't go.
What way? Oh, you have no power cards.
I don't have enough power cards yet.
You gotta use the bluff. You gotta use the bluff. Then Tim, you say, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna pass this turn to you now." That's what you should say. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit obvious, though, isn't it?
Never relieve you.
Otherwise, I would have done
You
it.
never reveal your poker hand, so that's what you gotta do. So no, I'm just gonna hold on for now. You go first, and I'll just see what I'm gonna do next. You know what I mean?
I'm too honest.
That's a very dangerous bluff, because if I also say I got nothing, then it just ends. But then again, if you have no power cards, it doesn't make a difference to you anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no ongoing melee, so I cannot use Petrify, and that ends my magic phase.
Okay. Alright, that's it. So, Tim, that's it?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to bottom of turn 3. Okay, so Tim, away you go. Charges?
Just for your information, I'm holding on to one Winds of Magic card.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, thanks, Merjin. Okay, so you've got one on hand there, so it could be a rebound or something like that. Alright, so, Tim, what are you going to do, mate? Charge? Or move away, or...
They're still frenzied, aren't they?
The plate ones are, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to beat it out of them.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. What are you going to do?
Probably pretty tasty in combat, aren't they? I don't know. I think for the cinematics. Yeah, for the cinematics, I feel as though I have to charge through. If I was doing it to win, I'd do some dastardly march blocking move to the side so you can't get off on my board edge. But yeah, I'll charge through for the cinematics. I know I could shoot you and everything, but it's a bit more fun that way, isn't it?
You're just gonna charge with your lone unicorn hero.
No, I'll charge both.
Okay, both of these charging in. Okay.
Yeah, I'll charge both. I know I shouldn't, but it's the end of the night, and
end of the night. It's starting.
I need to take a fear test to do it, though.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, you do.
So my hero, he makes it on a 9.
Hang on. I don't think you need to make a fear test. You don't need to make a fear test. It's only for the rat ogres.
No, oh, okay. Sorry, they don't cast fear.
No.
Oh, sorry,
You're right. Okay, mate. But nicely do to fear the you should fear the plague monks.
I mean, they're pretty smelly.
Yeah, they're pretty smelly. That's right. They're pussy.
Prefer the phrase "we have a nice bouquet."
It's a new cologne. Okay. All right.
Okay,
so
and
then shooting is going to be very, very limited to almost nothing. So
with my war dancers,
yep.
I'm just going to move them up 10 inches to the flank to sort of get in there.
This area here.
No, so because they can move through the woods, can't they, without penalty? So directly forward, but given the 90-degree, yeah. So give them 90-degree arc, enough to be able to hover.
So you want to move them 10 into this wood here.
So if you move them sort of 6 forward and then pivot them around, so they're within the charge arc of.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So if I need to, I can charge in there next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So.
And how many wounds has the little rat's got on the wheel?
They have 6 total. They have 3 left.
And is victory points coming into it in terms of me trying to kill units, or is it even worth trying to work out?
Well, I mean, if you destroy it, I mean, I think it's completely immobilized and there's no driver, there's no rats on it. It's counted as victory points, but I mean.
Oh, okay. So let's not bother with that then.
I think at this stage it's going to be almost impossible for Merjin to win this scenario because he can't get those off the board in turn 4. Next turn is turn 4.
I thought we roll, don't we? see if you carry on.
Yeah, we get to roll to see if carry,
but I'm going to delay the word answers again.
We're almost at 2 hours now, and we haven't got to turn 4.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're going to pretty much call it
right
at the end of turn 4, mate. So, okay, so, alright. Are you going to shoot the Doom Wheel or not?
No, let's not bother. I'll pass.
Let's go straight to hand-to-hand combat. So charges first. Go with the Unicorn.
Okay, have I got -1 still? I've got -1 to hit.
The spell, right?
On my hero.
Did I successfully cast the spell last turn?
I don't know.
I think I did.
I can't remember, guys. Sorry. Is it
late for me to remember?
Okay, so hang on. Someone drained magic. Who drained magic?
No, I did not.
That was by the way.
In combat, so I couldn't cast the spell.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got 3 hits, hitting on 3s with my hero.
Okay.
I rolled 3 1s.
Now, before we get underway, before we just start rolling, do you want a particular challenge against his lord, or does, and if you do not wish to, does Merjin want to declare a challenge?
No, I'm fine with the way things are.
Okay, alright, so roll away.
Okay, well, so I've rolled 3 1s. I think that should stand because I've already rolled them. The Unicorn is going to attack. That's hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. And it's strength 6. Wounding on 2s. And 2 make it through. So that's 2 dead.
2 dead, okay. 1, 2.
And then my Dryads are going to attack in their
what stance?
Attacky stance, where they get the extra attack, so they get 3 attacks each. So that's 6 dice. And are they weapon skill 3 or 4?
3.
Okay, so I am hitting on 3s. So that is only 1 hit.
Wow.
And wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh.
Okay.
It is me.
That's you, okay. Well, Merjin, we can see what the Lord of Pestilence can do. What's his name again, this guy?
Oh! Hold on.
Gastor the Magnificent.
Gastor the Magnificent.
Okay.
Let's see. Who else is in melee? Do I have any surviving monks in melee, or just Gastor?
So So the first 2 died. So you've got 1 monk, your general, Gastor, and you've got the warlock, Sparklaw. And they are they're in base contact with the Dryads, mate.
All of them?
Yeah, so you got because 2 guys died here, so 1 guy's in touch with Dryads. These 2 in contact with the Dryads too.
All right, so nobody is touching the hero.
Well, no one is touching the hero now because he killed those 2 guys.
All right, well that at least should result into that Dryad then. The monk fights with 3 attacks. He had 1 standard, double to 2 for frenzy with an additional hand weapon. So his weapon skill 3, strength 3.
Okay.
He hits once and wounds once. And you should have an armor save for that.
Dryad's got an armor save, mate?
Yeah, but it's just a normal save, so it's 5 up. What strength was it, sorry?
With strength 3, so you should have the full save.
Okay, 5s. It does make it on the 5.
Alright. Then I have 1 attack from the Warlock Engineer on a 4 to hit and a 4 to wound.
Yep.
So that's a hit, and that is a wound with a -1 armor save.
So that gets through. 1
yeah,
death.
1 hit with 1 death with -1 armor save, or at least 1 wound with -1 armor save.
Yep.
There's one left on 1 wound. So there's 1 on 1 wound. So yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
All right, and then I have 6 attacks from my Plague Priest, and he rolled on 3 to hit and 2 to wound. I think strength 6.
Mm-hmm.
So he hits with everything.
Yep.
And he wounds with 5 dice. So that's 5 wounds, no armor save.
Wow.
He only had 1 wound left, so he's pretty dead.
This is against the last.
Oh, sorry.
The last Dryad.
Is that against my?
I think it's against the Dryad.
Okay, so he just.
Oh, it's against the Dryad. Oh, right. Sorry.
Wow. Does he get an armor save for that? Does he try to get an armor
No,
save?
no, he
for
gets
nothing. Okay. All right, so that's three wounds total for the plague monks. Okay. And 2 wounds for the Wood Elves. I'm counting that right,
Yep.
guys. Okay.
Yeah. So I need an 8,
Hang on.
and I get it.
Hang on a tick.
Oh.
Hang on a tick. Because
Oh, sorry.
The Skaven got ranks. They've got 2 ranks.
Oh, sorry.
plus the
7,
standard.
6.
So, what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be right, Merrin. 6 total.
6. Yeah.
I think 7 with the banner.
So 1, 2, banner, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, 6 with it.
I'm sorry. I'm still counting 6. Yeah, so it should be 6.
I rolled a 5, so he's pretty gone.
Oh, okay. He's broken.
Yeah, 2 rounds left.
So hang on a tick. Before we roll, okay. So you rolled a 5, right? So he's got 6.
I rolled a 5.
You killed 2. So it's -4 to your leadership, which is 9, is it?
9.
So that's
Yeah.
5.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a 5 then.
So he's still
It's
in.
okay.
Okay. It's based on my wacky calculations, but I think they're pretty correct. Speak up now, or forever hold your peace. But I think that's
No,
right.
I assumed I had 3 ranks, but I guess I only have 2 ranks remaining.
Yeah, there's only two ranks remaining there, mate. Yeah,
Aye.
two ranks of 5.
Do you not count the ranks at the beginning of the?
It's after the first rank, isn't it? It's behind the first.
No.
You count the ranks behind the first rank. So
Yeah, but I think you count the ranks at the beginning of the combat, not the end of the combat.
no, that's 5th edition, not 4th edition.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
we discovered that, I think, in the first game we played. I think it was me and one of the other guys, and we had to look through the rule book. We couldn't find it, so it's definitely a 5th edition rule, not a 4th edition rule. So it's after, yeah. Same with Warhammer Renaissance, the same thing. All right. So he's still in combat. Well done. Go to magic, Tim.
Yeah. It's 4.
Okay, 2 each.
And I'm going to pass.
Okay.
And I'll just do putrefy again. Doesn't really matter too much at this point, but
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, good. Nice.
I'm going to just try and dispel it, and I don't dispel it.
Ooh.
Alright. We end the magic phase.
In the magic phase?
Yep.
Okay, now,
Now I have 2 cards in hand.
right, okay, so at this stage, now we've reached just over the 2-hour mark, I'm going to ask both of you, as players, would you like to just call the game now, or would you like to continue with turn 4? It's up to you.
Is it only the end of turn 3?
Yeah, we're now to start at turn 4 now, the start of Merrin's turn 4.
I'm fine with calling it because I'm clearly not going to reach my objective,
Yeah,
so
right.
all that remains is killing 1 hero and then being held up by more war dancers or getting shot to pieces.
Yeah, I think that's right, Merrin. I think we might just call it there because it's pretty late in the evening for you both. I think it's now midnight there, and my son is woken up. He's downstairs watching. He's okay, but I think maybe just for you guys, it might be better just to call it the night. Because you've got Father's Day tomorrow, and you want to celebrate that with your families and that kind of thing. So, I think we can say quite confidently that the Wood Elves succeeded in halting the Skaven advance. So well done, Tim.
I'm not free.
The terrain and the objective definitely favoured me massively, though. It was a hard task, I feel.
Sorry, Merrin, what were you going to say, mate?
No, I feel like I've won. I've killed 5 scouts, and all it cost me was an army. That's pretty good.
Mate, I thought at the beginning that you would just sail through with those rat ogres. They would just smash through everything, and they'll just get through off the table, and that would be it. So, it was surprising that the dryads, and it's lucky. I suppose it's lucky that Tim charged the hero end. I thought it was suicide, but actually it prevented you from winning and lapping around, and eventually, he stopped you from getting through. So it was a good game.
I had to gamble, really.
Yeah. And I'm happy that you rolled a 6 for the Skaven brew too, Merrin. So you had a good fighting chance of getting the movement and the double attacks and everything to make that unit really, really nasty. Elven archery, was pretty. I got very lucky with my my magic card. Considering I could only get one, I probably got the best one that I could have hoped for. Yeah, that was really nice. That one. Yeah, that was good.
I don't think I'll be lucky every other time.
But now at the end of the game, guys, I'm gonna ask you both if you want to send scouts to forage in the forests for potential gear to collect, or bodies to retrieve, or magic items to maybe discover and find. Now, beware that it could lead in peril. You could lose D3 times 10 points off your roster, or you could be very fortunate to find something of great importance and value to add to your army. So now I'll ask the victor first. So Tim, would you like to go out and scout first or not?
As they say, in for a penny, in for a pound, so why not?
Okay, so I'm going to nominate 2 numbers. One will be a low number and one will be a high number. If you roll the low number, it means impending doom and you lose that many points. If you roll the high number that I've nominated, then you get to discover something magical. So roll a dice, please, sir.
Okay, I roll a 3.
Unfortunately, that's the impending doom. So roll another D3 times 10. That's how many points you lose.
Okay, I roll a 4.
So there's 20 points you need to deduct off your roster and round it up to the nearest quota, whatever. Okay, it's closest to. Okay, so I'm going to nominate out. Merrin, would you like to go and scout for something?
The question I hear, do you want? And I'm like, yes, I want. Give me.
Okay. Then I'll nominate another 2 numbers here, a low number and a high number. So please roll the dice.
A 2.
Unfortunately, that was the number I nominated for the Doom dice. So again, you lost D3 times 10, my good sir.
Just a D6 or something more?
D3 times 10. Yeah, so just...
that is 30.
Oh, 30 points, that's sad. Okay, so unfortunately last game too, they both rolled that number, that low number, exactly to lose D3 times 10. So you're not the only people to have lost something. But who was it again? Chris. Chris found the Sword of Encircling Iron or something, I think it was. To +1.
Nice.
So he was lucky to find 1 magic item so far. So that's it, guys. So thank you again for both of you to come on for such a late time of the evening. Hope you enjoyed your experience of playing remotely. And I look forward to having you on again at some other point playing different armies, or playing different opponents in the campaign. So guys, thanks very much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too, guys. Enjoy
Thanks very much,
Father's
Josh.
Day. Okay, no problem, mate. Okay, so enjoy your day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for hosting, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. See you.